Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got NLE Chopper switching the game up, Shyne on being thrown under the bus by Diddy, Cardi B in a Twitter battle, Lil Baby on quality whatchamacallit, and Rick Ross saving your life while blackening your lungs. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell icon so when we drop this insanity, you could be second on deck. You say, why second? Well, second because first on deck is NLE Chopper. Yo, the artist appears to be going through quite a transition. And the interesting thing is that the transition taking place is happening right before our eyes. Yo, last week, NLE Chopper took an axe to the Black Lives Matter movement, stating that not only is it funded by white men, but the media had a plan to divert our attention from real issues going on across the world. Yo, he also expressed the insufficiency of protests, stating that it often doesn't get us anywhere. Hey, yo, he's 17, man. What do you want, okay? The kid wants to see change, and he wants to see it ASAP. Now, your boy has stated that his musical content from now on will follow his lifestyle and experience a transition content-wise, which is not only bold to do, but requires a level of courage that rappers twice his age wouldn't even consider. Yo, I'm sure the industry is gonna push back against, the young man and tell him he needs the foolishness to stay relevant. You know how it is, right? Now, when money is involved, do what makes them the maximum amount. Yo, NLE has stated the following. He said, quote, "I don't rap about violence no more." That's how he wrote it. "I don't rap about violence no more. If you hear it from me, it's an old song. I want to spread positivity and wake people up. I'll still drop them for y'all though. Just know I'm on to better. I'm trying to grow. I got more to talk about now." Close quote. Respect. Yo, now, we all experienced something of this sort before. You read or you do something that gets you hyped. You tell yourself you're gonna pattern your life after the new truth you just bumped into. You meet with resistance, then you make an ultimate decision. Yo, I actually hope NLE can follow through and change up the game by providing something fresh to the culture. Yo, many artists retain their integrity by doing such, and perhaps Chopper could be just one more of them. Yo, I personally think we need more of that in the culture. Now, back when Puffy was dropping hits and all, the Bad Boy label had all kinds of talent that made some serious waves in the culture. Now, one artist that held some weight was the artist called Shyne. But things went awry in the club when words popped off, triggers were pulled that resulted in some folks getting injured and landed Puffy in court. Yeah, we call him Puffy around here. You see what I'm saying? And this is before Shyne's album dropped. Now, this is a situation that resulted in Puff getting Johnny Cochran as his lawyer. Remember, he was dating J-Lo in the whole 9 yards? Anyway, Puff got off and Shyne was sentenced to a 10-year bid. Yo, fast forward to recently. Your boy found himself in a convo with Fat Joe, where he explained that although he's cool with Puff now, at the time, Puff threw him under the bus because, Shyne put the Bad Boy brand at risk with his behavior in the club. He stated that Bad Boy was a billion-dollar industry and there was no way Puff was gonna risk losing Bad Boy to save this kid he just put on whose album didn't even drop yet. Now, Fat Joe did ask what was Puff's thought process at the time, but Shyne was like, "Yo, man, you gotta ask Puff," which is a good answer. Now, Shyne is known and respected to have kept his mouth shut during the trial, his sentencing, and his bid, because that's just how he is. Yo, it's crazy because nowadays it seems like folks celebrate qualities that are exactly the opposite. Cardi B is pretty multifaceted. I mean, she's a music artist that talks real greasy, then tells us to go and vote, charming as you can imagine, then cusses you out if you're out of line, then gets all sentimental. It's just like, when I think she's gonna be this one way, she switches it up, and I'm like, well, that was unexpected. Cardi, who we often find playing politics, has gotten into a Twitter feud with none other than Candace Owens. You like, ooh, this finna be good. Well, it's definitely something. You see, it all started out when, on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, right? I guess it's the day before Labor Day. When Candace Owens criticized WAP. Everybody's against WAP, but everybody loves WAP. Anyway, I mean, what's wrong with women against patriarchy? Candace set it off when she posted on Twitter, quote, "Since most black people didn't have the spine to admit that Ben Shapiro was 100% correct about Cardi B and how her music and platform contributes to the disintegration of black culture and values, here you go, adding hashtag WAP, hashtag Sunday Special, trying to get Cardi's attention with the hashtags. I see you, lady." Then she added a little clip of herself speaking on the topic. Yo, take a listen.
Say Kanye West, he's never really written about like go out, grab a gat and just kill people. But unfortunately today that's the majority of what rap has become, right? And so I completely agree with your assessment about Cardi B. It is one of the biggest insults. If black Americans are not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement, for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B. Do we have nothing better to offer? I mean, this would be akin to Donald Trump saying, I'm going to give no interviews, but he came up and he decided to give an interview to Justin Bieber, right? I mean, Justin Bieber, I'm sorry, I know you're a Christian man, I don't even want to put you in the same boat as Cardi B. But it would be absurd, right? White America would go, what is this? Why are you being interviewed by Justin Bieber? And it's because you're pandering, right? You're pandering. You look at Cardi B's Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person, and if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, like she literally did, in the middle of this interview, they think she's cool, she's hip just by sitting here and taking this interview, black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, black people, you are stupid, you are dumb, and you're so foolish. I mean, do you think, what if she just said in the middle of the interview, Joe Biden, can you name one Cardi B album? No, Joe Biden, do me a favor, just one Cardi B lyric. He couldn't do it. Of course he's not, because he's being handled and they're saying black people like this person. This is what they're into. And so here you go, talk to her. Same thing with Hillary Clinton when she went on the Breakfast Club and she said she had hot sauce in her bag, right? She didn't know what Beyonce's song that came from. One of her handlers said, say this, right? Probably got the questions ahead of time. Say this. Say you keep hot sauce in your bag. Right now, Beyonce's song is trending and it's hot sauce in my bag swag. And she looked like a fish out of water and said it. It is demeaning. It is pandering. It is ridiculous, okay? And she asked pointedly ridiculous questions. I want lower taxes, but I want universal health care for all. She had no idea what she was doing, and yet both Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden made the time to sit with her because they believe black people are stupid. And black people that thought, yay, that's a win. No, it's not a win. It shows you that they still believe that you are so stupid that they couldn't find many of the amazing intellectual black people that we have in the world to sit down with and ask them tough questions. An interview with Condoleezza Rice, right? An interview with Larry Elder. Even if you want somebody that is a Democrat, that's fine. There are way more intellectual black Democrats you could have sat down with, yet you chose an illiterate rapper, because that's what she is. She's illiterate.
Well, I mean, I would have paid money.
Now, Cardi responded by saying, quote, "You want to know why Joe got to talk to me, Candace? Because I have the #1 song, and yet my sister can't go to the beach in the Hamptons without Trump supporters harassing because they were by themselves and Santa Claus was harassing my sister's girlfriend, all because they are Afro/Hispanic gay couple," close quote. What's Cardi talking about? Well, this clip is what Cardi's talking about. Yo, take a listen.
Fuck out of you.
Move your vehicle out of here.
Move the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
Don't ever come to a female pressing her while I'm not here.
Come near you.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Stop the fuck out my car. Stop the fuck out my car, because I pay my fucking taxes, nigga. Back the fuck up.
Get away from me.
Get the fuck out my face. You in my vehicle.
Shut the fuck out.
Shut the fuck up, Cardi.
Shut up.
Suck my dick.
All right.
Thank
got
you.
one? Very nice.
Bitch, I got a strap.
Right.
Yes, I got a dildo showing up your ass and your husband's ass. Suck my dick, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, Karen. I hope you know that you will be online and your husband. And, yep. And guess what? And guess what?
Now, Candace Owens came back and tweeted to clarify, Joe Biden gotta talk to you because you have the #1 song and Santa Claus was harassing your sister? Okay. Thanks for clearing that one up. Close quote. You can hear the the snobbishness or whatever. Now, instead of just watching Lovecraft Country for her Sunday night or the new episode of The Boys, Cardi responds to Owens by tweeting, quote, "Yes, you are right. I have the #1 song and I have a huge platform and I can make millions. Go vote to get the man that used you. I don't want to argue with you, Candace. I really don't have the time. I honestly just feel sorry for you." Close quote. I love when folks feel sorry for people. I mean, it's like, they could feel the sympathy. Candace tried to get the last word in by saying, quote, "Lastly, asking racist Joe Biden, your boy provided additional funds to the police in Kenosha after they pop someone in the back. But Joe is the racist one." Okay, whatever. I mean, he could be, I don't know. I don't think so, but whatever. Let's keep it reading. Lastly, asking racist Joe Biden to lower your taxes in the same breath that you asked for free universal health care is about as thick as it gets. When you stick to music, you can get left alone. When you dabble in politics, you get called out for platforming ignorance. Close quote. Well, Cardi responded by saying, "Well, paying taxes is something that, as much as I hate, it's a reality I always have to pay. But I'd rather my tax money go to free education than police funding. Use my money on something useful. Your president used our tax money to fund his empty campaign runs." Close quote. You know what? That could have went off the rails. You see, Cardi always catches me off guard. I would have thought that she would have snapped back like a rubber band, hit harder than that. But she was a bit gentle on Candace. You see what I'm saying? I didn't want to, but that's why I love this lady. So as you know, right, WAP is all the rage. And why shouldn't it be, right? I mean, who would be against WAP? WAP, wearing a protective mask, or even as Kerry Washington put it, wear a mask, please. WAP, wear a please, right? With a pic of Megan and Cardi rocking the mask. Yo, soon Cass gonna be talking about how sexy said woman's mask was. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, 2020, right? During the year of 2020, Lil Baby has been raking in the dough. Remember that song by Ziggy? Raking in the dough. It's an old Harlem classic. Yo, those were the days. Yeah, I'm old, whatever. Anyway, Lil Baby has been raking in the dough and hitting off his loved ones, or should I say, taking a hit off his love. Your boy dropped 500 on an ounce. An ounce? Of what? Tobacco, of course. It's got to be tobacco. Take a look.
This ain't no motherfucking Corona. It's exotic. This is exotic cough. It's a $500 zip cough.
Yeah, little bit. It better not be Corona, bruh. Every other song on the radio is you. You see what I'm saying? It's insane. Thankfully, his tracks are bumping. I can bear to listen to the radio when he comes on because I like this brother. You see what I'm saying? And finally, Rick Ross figured out a way to kill you and save your life simultaneously. He's like a hospital bill. Your boy has come up with a scheme that honestly, I'm kind of pissed because I think if I had a bit more time and energy, you see what I'm saying? I could have came up with this one. Yo, it's kind of genius. I was walking around Target the other day, right? And I tried to eat a Trident. I had the "you mad hungry" breath. You see what I'm saying? I opened the wrapper and put the gum to my mouth, but it wouldn't go in. It was like a hot date gone cold. The gum wouldn't go in because my damn mask was in the way. I could imagine what it's like if I had to spark a whatchamacallit. You see what I'm saying? Rick Ross has solved that particular issue. Yo, take a look at what the man is trying to push out.
Let me give y'all the game right quick. Y'all know this family. Show them how it go, fat.
just saw that. Yo, let us know what you think. How many phrases can you come up with for the acronym WAP? Is Cardi's sister the only one that dealt with violent supporters of the circus? Yo, it's crazy. The folks that are the most scared also happen to be the most violent. I mean, without a doubt. You see what I'm saying? Folks have been doing peaceful protests for years. And these cats bring their children to lynchings. I mean, this is back in the days. But, I mean, don't get me started. Yo, let us know what you think. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. And yo, I do want to give a special shout out, man, to, that's my word, the folks that are not black, but stand behind a lot of blacks, you know what I'm saying, during the, oppressive times and stuff like that, man. Shout out to all those cats that are not scared, that say, yo, man, I'm going to use my voice and talk to the people that are my color, you see what I'm saying, about racist tendencies that are not cool, man. Yo, respect on that, man. Much love. Shout out to those of y'all that do that. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.